Hey guys, welcome to Top 8 for Smash 64 here at GOML 2017. My name is Nes Khalifa, this is GT. Very happy to have you guys here with us today. We had a very good weekend so far. Thank you to everyone that came out. It was a great event. GT's first time in Canada, so it's fun to have him visiting for the first time.
Yeah, fun time. We got exciting lineups here for you today. We have Revan, Fireblaster, and Dark Horse Bark Sanchez to start off our loser side.
Yep.
And then we also have Isaiah Zero and Mariguas in the Z as well on the winner side. So, you know, a lot of good top 8 competition here.
Yeah, a really, really good top 32 this year. Went really smoothly yesterday, and now we got a solid top 8 coming up. I believe we're going to be starting with Dark Horse and Bark Sanchez today.
Yeah.
So, we're actually, correction, we're going to be starting with Revan Fireblaster today. So.
Yeah. And both of these players, you know, very, you know, veterans of the scene at this point, I would say. Fireblaster obviously a little bit older, has a lot more history with it. Fireblaster with, you know, traditionally the Yoshi and Revan just sticking with Kirby. Yeah. So on paper, it looks like a pretty tough matchup for Fireblaster, but, you know, if anyone can do it.
He can for sure, yeah. He's definitely going to love the matchup, he's told me. So I think he'll put a little pressure on Revan. Hopefully he can pull through and take the first game.
Yeah, so, I mean, that's going to be an exciting one here, you know. Going to have to see how Fireblaster, because, I mean, we've seen Yoshi's in the past.
Yeah.
Especially with Kirby's like Revan, Boom, traditionally when he was going Kirby, where they take that top platform and just don't. Yeah. It's a very difficult thing to do here. Yeah. But, yeah, so we have that matchup. And then, obviously, Dark Horse and Bark Sanchez, two Baltimore players managing to get into top 8.
Forget Baltimore brothers. They're like Baltimore players. They're brothers.
Yeah, they're brothers.
They're brothers as well. And this is Dark Horse's, I believe, first time in the top 8 at a major. So good for him. He shows the Dark Horse. He did phenomenal this weekend. Ended up beating the Frey to come into the top 8.
The Frey, an online player who had a lot of expectations coming into top 8 and just lost to Dark Horse's Kirby. And
solid S-main, beat Court, beat a lot of big names, and then just fell short against Dark Horse of all people, I guess.
Yeah, Dark Horse and the Z. Like, it wasn't like he lost to these bad players. I mean, the Z, very top player here, and looks like we are going to start getting underway here with Revan and Fireblaster.
Very exciting stuff.
Yeah, and Revan, you know, I was talking to him a little bit earlier today. He said he was feeling really comfortable. He was saying, you know, he's getting all of his pivot up tilts that he wants to be getting. And, you know, Revan, definitely one of those players that, like, if he has a good mental game, it can be very hard to stop. But, you know, Fireblaster, obviously, you know, no slouch when it comes to...
No. These are both competitors that are very used to the main stage. No nerves are going to be a factor here.
Yeah.
They're definitely... It's just like when they're playing at home or playing friendlies.
Yeah, exactly. And, you know, obviously can't say what's going to happen because it's a 5-game set. And really
you want to do a prediction? I think...
Yeah.
I think Revan... I'm going to say Revan 3-2.
3-2?
If not 3-1.
Yeah, it's annoying because I like both of these players. Like, personally speaking, like, both of them are really great guys. So I don't want to say like one of them's going to lose, but obviously someone has to.
I love them both. Like, my first tournament ever was actually Revan's first tournament ever. I was from Toronto, he's from Ottawa, and we just met up, and we played so many friendlies, and my Ness was taking games off him, like, pretty convincingly, but he just wasn't used to the matchup. Ended up getting second place at that tournament, right underneath Y-Bomb, so he's definitely come a long way since then, so it's exciting to see him on this stage here. Yeah,
but I would say, you know, if anyone's got it, I would say probably same as you there, like Revan probably 3-2 or 3-1 over Fireblaster, but, you know, Fireblaster.
He's been on a hot streak, right? Like, top 8 at Let's Go Baltimore, and now...
he's been getting pretty consistent in terms of top 8. Top 8 at CEO Dreamland, top 8 at Let's Go. And so let's see if he can sort of continue getting deep into these tournaments here.
Yes, and changing the 4 stocks. Thank God, this is a 4-stock tournament. Yeah. Dreamland only for those that don't know. So.
Yep.
Best of 5. Let's go.
Yeah. So right into the game here. And once again, like straight away, Revan going to that top platform.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, just trying to watch here as we see Fireblaster sort of just try and test out approaches, seeing how Revan's trying to attack him on the side platform, because that's really where Yoshi's going to try and really approach Revan from.
Doesn't want to try and approach him while he's on top plat. Just kind of want to let him come to him.
Yeah, and he doesn't want to approach him from below either, because even though Yoshi has a really disjointed up air, Kirby's down air is just so commanding that it really just puts a lot of threat on Yoshi.
Even with the DI, it's still very, very strong.
And, okay, so nice combo here started from Fireblaster. Doesn't get the finish, but looks like, and there's the first stock here for top 8. So Revan taking the lead.
Classic taunt after the kill.
Yeah.
Very Revan-esque.
Oh, and just catches him there with that down air, and he's
good reverse back air.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Just misses the egg. Oh, my God. And such evasion there from Revan as... Okay.
Ooh, just DI'd onto the ledge there. That was very impressive.
DI'd onto the ledge, as well as got that double jump armor just in time.
Yes. Oh, and good edge guard with Fireblaster.
Yep. So keeping it even here on the stock count. Do have Fireblaster at 78%, so he started getting there where, you know, the double jump armor is starting to become less effective.
Yes.
But we'll see what he can do here. And weak nair.
Down tilt. Oh, and just enough.
Yeah, just even though it's stale, he still manages to break it. So
it was high enough percent for sure.
Yeah. Oh, and Fireblaster. Oh, just misses that follow up on the down air.
Ooh, misses the reverse weak back here, looking for put him off stage.
Yeah, so a little bit of drop combos from both of these players, but still, you know, anyone's game right now. No one's really taking a definitive lead at this point.
Yes. Yeah, they seem like they're a little cold right now. They're just trying to find their bearings. I didn't see a lot of warm-up games going on.
Yeah.
So a lot of players opt for it. They don't want to get, they don't want to waste all their mojo right off the bat.
And nice down B. Sort of stalled him out there a little bit.
Yes.
And Revan was expecting to get that F smash, but because of the down B sort of stalling him in the air, it basically just sort of threw him off and got him caught.
Yeah.
And led to that edge guard situation. So, you know, Fireblaster able to take advantage. And, quick combo.
Very strong DI by Revan, but just wasn't enough.
And just like that, Fireblaster takes the lead. So, you know, have this one stock lead, which is really where you want to be with Yoshi. As much as it's been even, it's so much easier for Kirby to keep the lead than it is for Yoshi to like take it back.
Yeah.
So the fact that he has this lead right now, getting the percentage that he needs, you know, just taking really what he can get. So
after that down air, I don't know what he was. The down B.
Yeah,
sorry,
yeah,
I don't know what
B.
he was thinking about that.
Yeah, maybe just trying to like catch him out a little bit, but.
Yeah, again, both players being very patient, going to reach that top plat, and Fireblaster knowing that he should not be chasing him, trying to hog it now, trying to keep it away from him.
Yeah, and so have Fireblaster sort of like looking like a role reversal here. You know, staying on the top platform, Kirby not able to get up there.
Yes.
But, you know, not giving it up, knowing that he's in a very advantageous position.
For sure. So he has a percent lead. He knows that if he holds that top plat, there's not much Revan can do, right? From underneath especially.
Oh, and just misses that forward air. And Revan with a very quick, you know, up tilt. You know, it seems super easy. He just checks and places and up tilts, but, you know, you have to have a really solid presence of mind to know that you can actually get away with that.
Yeah.
And up air is going to do it.
Him, takes game one.
So, you know, Revan, even though it was very close, he was still, you know, maintaining the stock lead. Like he would, you know, Fireblaster would lose a stock, Revan would lose a stock.
Well, Revan seemed to have the lead the whole game there, and then
and
at the end, Fireblaster took it away.
Fireblaster had that one combo that really just gave him
he held onto that top plat, and it definitely gave him presence, and it put the pressure on Revan to approach him. So
exactly.
It definitely put him in the better position.
Yeah, and you know, and now it looks like Revan's being, or not Revan, Fireblaster's being a little bit more aggressive here, like really trying to, you know, challenge Revan on holding that top platform.
Well, he's got the first win, right? So I find whenever I have that first win, you kind of want to take commanding, like, pressure for that game. You want to put all the pressure on them.
Yeah, and it looks like Fireblaster, when he was coming back in with that nair, he just didn't land.
Yeah.
Very unfortunate, because that's a pretty low percentage stock, and you know, as we saw in the last match, low percentage stocks can really swing this matchup.
Yes, especially in 4 stocks, right?
Yeah.
You get gimped in a 4-stock match, or you make a mistake and you commit suicide, or get your SD there, and it's not.
It's that much more impactful because it's 25% of your stocks. It's like, you know, and now it's a 2-stock lead. You know.
Yeah. Revan with the triple taunts.
He said he likes getting the star KOs because he gets more taunts in between stocks.
You know what? Taunt doesn't really do anything, but from a mental point of view, I think it works.
It can do a little bit of damage, and especially with Fireblaster, you know, traditionally a pretty emotional player, I can see it doing some sort of, like, you know, mental chip damage.
Yeah, but I don't think it phases him mid-match. I think it'll hit him after.
Maybe after the match. Yeah. So. Oh, and nice up tilt covering the tech.
Oh, down
gets
B.
the down.
But it wasn't far enough off the stage to get that kill he needed.
Yeah. Oh, and he breaks the armor, but Yoshi just above the stage, so it didn't actually matter too much.
Good forward smash, really smart.
Yeah, that one's going to do it. And this one looking a lot more convincing for Revan than that first game. You know, like I was saying, he has those early stocks, like those low percentage stock kills, and that really seems to be what's swinging it here. Because outside of that, there hasn't really been much difference.
Well, again, second time this set now, he's missed that reverse weak back air.
Yeah, so maybe you have to watch out for that to see, like, you know, if he can keep executing like he needs to. And 3 stock.
Very convincing.
Yeah.
Extremely convincing by Revan.
You know, game 1, you know, looked
pretty even.
Even. Fireblaster taking it, and that game just looked like there was nothing Fireblaster could do. He was just getting hit and just getting straight punished as pretty big. So
looks like he's trying to maybe think of a character change. It didn't seem. Oh no, he's gonna stay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would question it too if you get 3 stock, right? You want to see. You want to see other options. Yeah. So take a minute, reevaluate.
Exactly. You have 5 games, so you know.
Yeah.
You know, just work it out. See what exactly.
Ooh, and just misses the end of it.
Oh.
Option the egg.
Yeah, gets that ledge invincibility, so it doesn't get hit by the egg. And nice F tilt to cover that tech away. Knew that he wasn't able to really get much else, so he just opted to go for just the straight damage instead of trying to extend a combo.
Forward smash, yeah.
Yep, forward smash is going to break that armor. Pretty low. I don't know the exact percentage, but definitely, you know, below 100 at some point. So, and Fireblaster.
Standard forward tilt into down air.
And he gets the taunt as well, so maybe those taunts were. Yeah. Because Fireblaster is not typically the player to taunt, so.
Oh, I love the taunt, man. It's good.
Yeah, it's great.
It gets under their skin and it breaks them down a little bit, so it's good to always opt for it.
Oh, and nice. Gets the push off with the forwarder and just gets the up tilt just before Yoshi's able to really respond with anything.
We tried to be sneaky with that forward smash, we just missed it.
Oh, and really evading around that side platform. And just straight F smash, and he taunts him well before the stock is even over. He doesn't even.
Yeah, Revan does not care. When I first met him, very shy kid, and he's become ruthless over the years.
Yeah, just doesn't even care that the stock's not over with. He's just like, I have time, I'll just taunt you a few times. It's
distracting, right? You're trying to focus on your own recovery. You hear that little you hear Kirby greeting, and throws you off.
Just
Good pressure.
Yeah, comes out almost had that one. He had the 2 jabs there to sort of like back Revan off, but wasn't able to get it. And nice.
All good pressure, but just missed it.
And you know, Revan and Court were actually talking yesterday about that sort of situation in terms of the tech chase on the side platforms. He was saying that maybe Fireblaster should be going for forward airs instead of like the down airs. And so I'm wondering if
and just reset and pop them up, correct?
Yeah. Basically, to try and tech chase with that. So it'll be interesting to see, because right there, he looks like he just opted for down air, so he might just be going back to his older habits. You know, obviously it takes time to learn these new things, but we'll see if he can start incorporating that. Oh, and just the nair hangs out for so long. But once again, Revan in a sort of dominating position.
Very good jab.
You know, 3 stocks to 1. Yoshi had a really high percentage.
Yeah, it's not looking good right now for Fireblaster.
Yeah, but I mean, a 0 to death combo like we know Yoshi can do,
but not there.
Yeah, not in that situation.
So 2-1 so far for Revan. It seems pretty convincing now. Revan's a really smart player. I'm sure he knows what he did wrong game 1.
Yeah,
or
made the adjustments.
Figured out what Fireblaster was doing wrong and said, hey, this is what I have to do from now on.
Yeah, maybe he, you know, because we were saying, you know, Fireblaster seemed to be a little bit more aggressive in terms of trying to take that top platform. And maybe Revan, recognizing that, was starting to like bait out, you know, Fireblaster and say, hey, I know you're going to be aggressive, so I'm going to let you be aggressive, and I'm just going to sort of hang you with your aggression, basically. Just like you get to run into my up tilts, and we'll see what happens. So
Fireblaster looks like he's going to be locking in this Yoshi the rest of the match.
You know, and Revan just switching colors like he normally does with the Kirby. Doesn't have a counter pick really, so he just counter picks colors traditionally.
I think green's a better color. Like it blends in with the trees. It definitely might help.
Yeah, it could. He's wearing sunglasses, so maybe it's a little bit harder. But oh, and gets out of there with really the double jump. Yeah, he was in a very difficult position otherwise. Oh, and nice parry on the nair. Yeah, and there he tried to go for the forward air to get the tech, but I mean he's on the big stage, and so he has a lot more options. And neutral B.
Probably try and catch him with that.
Yeah, maybe.
And then a down B. These guys are just throwing out moves now.
They're just trying to catch the other one off guard with just something a little bit more unorthodox.
I really think Fireblaster has to go back to what he did game 1 and just own that top plat. Yeah. Not even for the advantages of him being there, but for Revan not to be there.
Yeah, like right there, like Revan gave it up a little bit, and Revan just sort of, or not Revan, Fireblaster sort of snuck in with a back air. Yeah. And that's going to do it. There. So, you know, takes the stock lead. You know, definitely a lot better for Fireblaster. Oh, and
went way too early there.
Was that just jab into F smash? Oh, he gets the egg. Can he do it?
Oh,
he gets
some
the damage.
So definitely worth.
Yeah. You know, knew that he was not going to make it, so. Oh, and that's. Oh, wow, what DI.
Revan definitely has some of the strongest DI out there.
And he's on. And he's on OG right now.
Yes, he did convert to OG. We can talk about that maybe a little later, but most definitely like strong DI.
Yeah,
extremely, and it's very smart DI. It's not like he's just going any direction and just trying to get out of it. He goes strong in the direction he needs to go in.
Exactly.
Very impressive.
And I was convinced that was going to kill Revan. Like, it looked like he was super far off stage. It's like, there's no way. And Revan just, with amazing DI, manages to get back on stage and is now in this situation where it's just 3 stocks to 3. You know, yeah, you know, he's at a high percentage, but so is Fireblaster. I mean,
but he put some damage on, right? So
yeah, he put some damage on instead of just losing his stock in a 0 to death.
For sure.
So, you know, very clutch DI there from Revan.
Again, seeing that Fireblaster patience. Let him come to him.
Yeah.
But gets caught with the grab.
But I mean, I'd rather get grabbed as Yoshi in this matchup.
Yeah, I thought it's not a problem at all.
Yeah, I'll take being above Kirby. You know, I have my down airs, I have my forward air to really like catch you.
Yeah. And again, he got too eager, approached him on that top flat and got punished for it.
Oh, and he just grabs him again and hits him again. So 19% both times.
But I feel like he could have maybe grabbed edge, could have tried to be sneaky there, but
yeah, I think he's just sort of acknowledging that
Revan's edge guarding ability is very strong.
So just let him
take what I can.
Yeah, instead of just getting hit. Oh, and nice nair to keep that combo going, but doesn't quite get him onto the side platform. And that was super smart down air. Kept him from falling off the ledge and threatened a shield break. Again. Oh, and just following him around with these tech chases.
Yeah. Again, he's trying to approach him up there. Just own that side plat.
Yeah, just.
Well, now he has to. Oh.
Yeah, he just sort of let it go there. And just Revan. Oh, and he's just doing these jabs right now where he's just sort of just interrupting Fireblaster, you know, when he's trying to throw out a move. He's just throwing out a jab and, you know, Yoshi loses the double jump armor as soon as he uses a move. So throwing out jab when they don't expect it and they throw out a nair or something and they don't have the nair hitbox out, it just clips Yoshi. And so it's sort of making Fireblaster, I would think it would be making him a little bit more hesitant about approaching. And he lost his jump there on that trade.
That's really unfortunate.
Yeah, but, oh, and he taunts before.
And he
dies off the top. So
that's a disadvantage of using taunts.
Yeah, yeah. don't use taunts when your opponent's on the spawn platform. Oh, no.
Fireblaster SDs.
Oh, my.
That's not a way you want to lose the tournament.
Yeah.
So
3-1. I mean, we got the prediction right. 3 stocks to 1.
Yeah. I thought it was going to be more than 3-2, and the suicide threw it off a little bit.
Yeah. But very good performance here from Fireblaster. Yeah. Still gets 7th place, which is very respectable. I mean, this field had 13 of the top 64. And, you know, having that much competition at a tournament like this and still getting 7th place, you can't be disappointed in
that
sort
of thing. Yeah, back to what we were talking about, Revan's controller choice.
Mm-hmm.
So originally started on OG, like many players do. Mm-hmm. Hopped over to Hori, definitely helped with DI and a lot of movement options. And now back to OG. I didn't go in depth with him, but I did hear he's getting a steel stick, so it looks like that's trying to get used
that might
to
be part of the reason.
Maybe it's coming before SmashCon. Maybe he wants to get ready for it. Maybe that's why. Yeah. So we'll see what's going on there.
Yeah. So, you know, you have Revan just, you know, gets to play, I believe it will be the loser of Isaiah 0, but I don't want to say sure, obviously.
I'm not.
Yeah, so.
It should be, I believe it's the loser of Isaiah 0.
Yeah, so, I mean, and that match will just be pretty great. But now we have the Brody brothers.
Yes, this is
the
first time Dark Horse in top 8, first time playing his brother in top 8.
Yeah, the first time you get into top 8 and you have to play your